Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about a magnetic field due to a current through a circular loop. Yesterday we have observed the pattern of the magnetic field lines produced around a current carrying straight wire. So that straight wire we can bend in the form of circular loop. And after that, what will be the pattern of magnetic field we can see. So that straight wire bent in the form of circular loop. And if you will connect this circular loop with the cell or battery, then when we switch on the key, the current passes through this circular loop. Then around that circular loop, magnetic field will be produced like this. It is the pattern of magnetic field produced around a circular loop. Okay, so near the circular loop, the pattern it is concentric circle. And if you will move away from that wire, that radius of the circular loop that will be increased, and at the center of the circular loop, the pattern of the magnetic field line, it is straight line. Okay, straight line, that means here magnetic field it is a uniform. So we can do one activity to see the magnetic field line due to a current through a circular loop. So this circular loop or a circular wire we can insert in a cardboard. Then that end we can connect with the cell. Then afterwards sprinkle some iron fillings in the cardboard. Then when we switch on this circuit, current passes through this circular loop. Then near the circular loop, there or near the wire, the iron fillings that will be arranged in such a pattern like this. At the center it will be straight line. Using right hand thumb rule, we can find the direction of magnetic field. Yesterday I have explained that. So using that rules, we can find the direction of magnetic field. We can increase the magnitude of magnetic field by increasing the number of coils. Here it is a single wire. So we can increase the number of wire in this circular loop. Then magnetic field also will be increased. If we will take n turns of wire, then that also will increase the magnitude of magnetic field. And one more thing we can do by increasing the current in the circuit, also we can increase the magnitude of magnetic field. The properties: magnitude of magnetic field lines, that is directly proportional to number of turns in the coil. That means if we will increase the number of turns of coil, then magnitude of magnetic field also will be increased. But it is inversely proportional to the radius of the circular loop. That means if you will increase the radius of that circular loop, then that will decrease the magnitude of magnetic field. That is, and one more thing is there, we can increase the magnitude of magnetic field lines by increasing the amount of current in the circuit. Okay. Next, we can see magnetic field due to a current in a solenoid. A coil of many circular turns of insulated copper wire wrapped closely in the shape of a cylinder is called a solenoid. See here, it is an insulated copper wire that is wrapped in the shape of cylinder, and that we can connect it to cell. So this is called a solenoid. And see the pattern of magnetic field around a solenoid. See it is. So it is the pattern of magnetic field, and at the center of inside the solenoid, magnetic field that is a straight. That means uniform. Okay, magnetic field line that is a uniform. So magnetic also uniform at all points inside the solenoid. And we can compare this pattern of magnetic field in a solenoid with a bar magnet. See here, it is same as the pattern, it is same as bar magnet. So bar magnet having two poles, north pole and south pole. So this also having two poles. One end it is act as a south pole, another end act as a north pole. So that we can identify using the direction of, according the direction of current, we can identify the north and south pole of solenoid. And if the direction of current, it is, see here, the direction of current, it is anti-clockwise. Imagine in 3 dimension, okay? So the direction of current here, that is anti-clockwise. So, that pole is called, that end of the wire, that is called act like a north pole. If the direction of current is moving on an anti-clockwise direction, that end is behave like a north pole. And if you will see from this side, the direction of current, that is clockwise. Direction of current is clockwise. So that end behave like a this side, okay, clockwise. So that side behave like a south pole. So that by seeing the direction of current, we can identify the north and the south pole of solenoid. Once again, if the direction of current is moving in a anti-clockwise direction, that end behave like a north pole, and the direction of current moving in a solenoid in a clockwise direction, then that end behave like a south pole. Okay, so we can increase the strength of magnetic field in a solenoid using materials, magnetic material, inserting magnetic material inside the solenoid. So like an iron or soft iron like a materials we can insert in the solenoid. So that will increase the magnitude of magnetic field in a solenoid. And this solenoid is also called electromagnet. And properties we can see. The magnitude of magnetic field in a solenoid depends on number of turns in the coil. So here, if you will increase the number of turns in the coil in the solenoid, that also will increase the magnitude of magnetic field. And current also, we can increase the amount of current, then magnitude of magnetic field also will be increased. So these are the properties of magnitude of magnetic field in a solenoid. Today I have completed up to page number 229. After reading the portion, if you have any doubt, you may ask.